Welcome to this first edition of Around the Hound. I'm your host, Phillip Reid-Francisco.
And I'm your host, Haimindra. On this show, we will talk about today's sports ranging from the MLB, NFL, NBA, college football, and lots more.
That's a lot of sports, Dre.
Yeah, I got to read it quick.
So we're going to start off the show with a segment called Triple Threat, talking about 3 hot topics that we're thinking about. So, Dre, first topic is Mariano Rivera.
Yep.
He officially retired at the end of the season. He had his last game in Yankee Stadium. Dre, what do you think about that?
You know, it was really sad to watch one of the icons of our team. He's like leaving a trademark. He's leaving the dynasty. He helped build that dynasty.
You know,
and as we're both Yankee fans, so it's tough to see him leave that team and not kind of leave them in the hole that they are in right now. They are underperforming. They aren't doing that well.
Just his presence.
But his presence in the stadium, you saw the clip with him.
And here are his stats.
It's awful.
He's got 652 saves. Yep. His career ERA is 2.21. His postseason ERA is 0.7. That's amazing.
He's been a 13-time All-Star. He's got 5 World Series rings.
He
He just means so much to that team. It's
he's
just
an
sad
icon.
to see that.
He's probably one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen pitch, or even play any sport in any of the 4 major sports. I think he's one of the greatest competitors, and he'll be missed. So our next topic is the NBA All-Star Game in New York City. Dre, you and I are both from New York. I'm a big Nets fan. You're a Knicks fan. What do you think about bringing the NBA All-Star Game to New York?
I think it's a great idea. We're gonna still have to wait a few more years for it, but because it's 2015.
2015, that's
right?
okay.
But I think it's a great idea just because we're from, like we said, we're from New York. We love both of those teams.
But from the outside perspective, though, besides being from New York, do you think people would? Well,
New York City is it's the biggest marketing city you can be in. Okay. So people are going to come from all around the world just to see these teams compete, and just because it's a big market.
I think I think them having like the 3-point shootout contest and
splitting up the stadiums,
the dunk contest, and all those like skills challenge or whatever in the Barclays first. I think that's that's a good idea, and then they're going to have the actual All-Star game in Madison Square Garden. So I think it's going to be a fun weekend. For New York.
I like how they're starting it with they're already starting the news with a little rivalry between who's going to be the king of New York since the Nets just moved to Brooklyn.
So let's see who hosts a better venue. So what's our next topic, Dre?
So our next topic is going to be the MLB playoffs, and they're already set.
We've got this week we've got the Reds and the Pirates battling it out in the wild card.
Yep.
And we got the Rays and Indians battling out for that one. It's a 1-game wild card. There's 5 teams. There's not 4 teams. Like there used to be. There's 5 teams now, and they're going to do that one playoff game, and then they're going to try to play into the divisions here. So any surprises, any teams you'd like to see win or go advance?
Definitely the Pirates.
Yeah?
It's your year. Finally, it's your year.
It's your year.
It's your year.
Not the Cubs' year. It's your year. So.
And definitely, I mean, they haven't been to the postseason since 1992.
Wow.
So you guys have like Francisco Liriano.
Yeah,
he's been a big surprise. 16-8. It's their year. Yeah, I mean, what do you have? McCutchen? He needs one. He wants one. Well, he's had that commercial where he's been pied in the face.
Honestly, I think the team that I really want to see are the Oakland Athletics. I think that Moneyball aspect with them, and I think they have good pitching. They got good hitting. They're all young. They're not all old like the Yankees or the Phillies. They got a good team. They got a good foundation. I think they have a winning attitude there. So,
and the same thing with the Oakland A's. They're like the Oakland A's and the Pirates are the teams that they don't hit for home runs.
No,
they hit for average. They go for walks. It's just like the movie Moneyball, like we were talking about.
Not really.
And they have
Brad Pitt's not going to be there.
All right,
not going to be there. They're not going to be saving them.
No, but it should be good. It should be good.
So you got the Pirates winning the World Series?
I want the Pirates to win the World Series at least.
Well, we'll see.
Now let's go to a segment called Under and Over. So we're going to predict whether a certain sports figure or team is under and over a certain number.
Over, under.
Over and under.
Over. What's our first topic?
Let's talk about our first topic then. It's Peyton Manning and breaking Tom Brady's touchdown record of 50. What do you think about that? It's a big milestone.
I'm going to say over. I think Peyton Manning's going to do it. He has 16 touchdowns right now. His highest ever was 49. His QBR is what, over 91?
Over 90.
Over 90.
Yep.
It's 91.38.
Yep.
No interceptions, which is amazing, by the way.
It really is.
None at all.
He's playing on such an elite level right now, and he's 30. Let's be real about this.
The Broncos scored 52 points last week.
He's also 37 years old. I mean, he has a great team, but he's also one of the greatest
competitors
ever.
Yeah, but Brett Favre was like 48, and he still was like throwing like dingers down the thing.
It looks like he belongs in a wheelchair. But let's not get into that. He's trying to come back. I saw an article with him trying to come back.
We're not talking about Favre.
Let's not get into that.
We're talking about
that's
Peyton Manning and him breaking the record, I'm going to go over 50 touchdowns.
I'm going to go over it. The team he has right now, he just needs to average 3 touchdowns or more in every game, and they've been scoring 40, 50 points every game.
I'm not good at math. Stop. I'm not good at math. All right, our next topic, under/over. The Jets having more wins than the Giants. So right now the Giants are 0-4. Doesn't look too good, and the Jets are 2-2. Dre,
luckily,
before we announce our teams, who Jets?
The Jets are gonna stick it out.
They're gonna have more wins than the Giants.
Over. I'm going with over the Jets.
I would have to disagree with that.
Okay. Well, that's
give me a reason. Give me a reason.
Well, the Jets are obviously doing better than the Giants right now. They have an easier schedule. They're dealing with a young quarterback, but they're also depleted. But the Giants they're not in rhythm at all.
I'm gonna say under. I think the Giants are gonna have more wins than the Jets this year.
I don't know about
they're gonna get out of the slump. They're gonna beat the Eagles this week.
They have a good shot at beating the Eagles. I'll give you that. I think they'll turn around and beat 1-4.
All right. What's our next? What's our last?
All right. So our last topic, a big topic. It's Cano, since we're both Yankee fans. Mm-hmm. Is he being worth under, over, or over $300 million?
Under/over.
Under or over?
Well, no one's worth $300 million after we saw that A-Rod debacle.
A-Rod deal was awful.
So
and it didn't work.
I'm gonna say he's gonna get under that. No one is worth $300 million over 10 years. I think it's absurd getting $30 million a year. Trey, I have nothing else to say to that.
I really hope you're watching the show because I want to say shame on you. All right, you saw what happened to A-Rod. It's not Scam City.
He's probably not one.
It's New York City. Don't do this to us, please. We need to rebuild. You know this.
Hey, you know what? He might even go somewhere else. He might leave. He might go to Detroit or something. Hey, they'll give him the money. You saw how they spend their money.
Yeah, but the Yankees they can't afford to do that right now. Right. Or technically they can, but let's not get into that.
All right. So now we're gonna go to our next segment called Buy or Sell. Whether you buy or sell, 3 different sports concepts. Our first buy and sell. Shaq Mento. Shaq Mento and his impact with the Kings. What did he do, actually? I don't know the whole story, Drake.
So he bought a piece of the Kings franchise, even though a piece. Yeah, he's not
How much is that? Like a Jay-Z piece or like a little piece?
No, probably like a slice of pie.
Pie.
Piece of cake. I don't know.
Piece of cake. But I
don't see him doing well with the.
So you buy or
Kings.
sell him?
I'm selling that. I'm definitely selling that.
I just disagree with him right there. No, I think Shaquille O'Neal is going to do a great job with the Kings. He's a very marketable person. Everyone likes Shaq. He makes money. Good revenue. Even though he had a tough past with them, he played against the Kings in the Western Conference Finals in the past. That doesn't matter. That's he's gonna make. Sacramento almost lost the Kings this year. So bringing Shaq is a great idea. I think I'm gonna buy this. I'm buying this impact.
And I really hope Shaq steps up as a leader because the Kings have a good team. They just have hot-headed players.
Are you saying that Shaq's gonna come back on the court?
No. With Jordan?
Jordan?
No.
All right. What's our next buy and sell topic?
So our next concept and our last concept.
No, it's our second one. We got one more.
Okay. Forgot about that.
Wrong.
Our second concept is the Pirates as an underdog. And we talked about this already. So what do you think about the Pirates again?
Well,
I'm saying. Well,
you picked the Pirates as
your
pick, but I'm gonna buy them as an underdog. I think they haven't had that experience since 1992. I think they got a good team. They got Alvarez. They got McCutch, they got Russell Martin, good pitching from A.J. Burnett and Francisco Liriano. I don't know what else to say. I think they're a good team. Everything's clicking for them. Their pitching staff is solid.
They have a lot of young guys, and they picked up some few ex-Mets, actually.
Ooh, Mets.
But, I mean,
terrible.
They're batting over 300, both of them. So
that's okay.
Marlon Bird and John Buck, right?
Hey,
hopefully it works out.
If you move to a winning team, you end up performing better. I think that's a psychological thing.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, our last buy and sell topic. Are the Broncos AFC champs already? Is that an automatic bid? No.
No, I'm going to sell that.
What?
As good as they're playing,
I
disagree. You can't just assume that they're going to immediately win every playoff game.
I'm assuming.
All right? You're a little crazy.
Peyton Manning is 16 touchdowns in 4 weeks. He's on pace to defeat all Tom Brady's records. I don't know what he did in 2007.
Ignorance.
It's not ignorance. It's a good team. They got a good defense. They have good O-line.
I mean, you saw what happened to them last year with the Ravens. I mean, Manning threw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he had 2 picks. And
name me another team that can keep up with the Broncos right now.
But it's not just Manning.
Just name me a team. The Jets?
You know what?
The Jets?
The Giants, even though it's not the AFC, the Giants can keep up with them?
No,
okay.
I'm saying the Jets are in the AFC. I'm selling it. No, I'm buying it.
Yeah, you're buying. No, you want to sell, but you don't want to say it over
I just read your notes, and it says it sell. These are not even my notes. Our next and last segment is called Quick Opinion. So we give our 3 quick opinions on 3 special topics in sports. So our first topic is the NBA is letting the Heat and Nets wear nicknames on the back of their jerseys for a game this season. Trey, what do you think of that?
I honestly think it's a cool idea. You're
Really?
probably going to disagree with me,
Well,
of course. We're obviously gonna disagree.
Keep going.
But I think it's stupid in the perspective that why is it just the Heat and the Nets? I think it's cool because, I mean, every fan wants to have their favorite player and their nickname, obviously. They're
but like, why would you want to have King James like on the back?
Because it's a fan thing. It's a marketing move. People are going to
buy
buy.
It's
Come on.
No, I wouldn't want like let's say my nickname's like Teardrop, Philly Teardrop. Would you want that on the back of my jersey? No.
No, because that's an awful name.
No, it's a great name. First of all, but no, it's a good. But then they want to make money. They want to make fans buy the jersey. They want to buy the King James. They want to buy D. Will, Kevin Garnett.
Fans are gonna buy these kits every year, whether it's just like a little different color on the shoulder. Like who knows?
No, I don't like.
They're gonna buy these things every year, and it's just a great
quick
marketing
opinion.
move.
We're done. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep rolling.
All right, yeah.
What's our next
keep going.
opinion?
All right. So, secondly, is Virginia Tech wearing Hokie Stone helmets?
Ooh, okay. I saw these helmets. They look pretty cool, man.
They are. They actually.
I've
really
never
cool.
seen anything like that. Was there a reason why behind that? Is there a history?
Yeah. So like they are trying to go back to their school roots, their foundation roots, and the rock that they actually have is mined from the facades of the buildings and like their campus sites. So I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's good for the school. It's a good look for the school, and coaches apparently have already commented saying it's a great thing.
Okay.
So I think it's cool from a fan perspective at least.
All right. Cool. All right. And our last quick opinion: the Denver Broncos running backs played rock paper scissors for touchdowns. Trey, is that appropriate for the game?
That's awful. It's
pretty. I don't know.
Like I said, this is why I'm selling. This is another reason I should have said why I'm selling the Broncos. Because they have so much talent, they don't know what to do with it.
We can't go back.
No, but come on, the Raiders. You're playing. It's about
they're
sportsmanship. It's about winning.
It's about
winning. It's about winning. But you need to have sportsmanship too, and that's not right. Like
let's
the Raiders
play right
are
now.
good.
Let's play right now. What do you got? Rock, paper, scissors, set. You don't.
No, I
shoot?
just shoot.
All right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, you lost. All right, so I'm right all the time. All right, so I mean, it's about good sportsmanship, and the Raiders are still a good team.
Wasn't that fun? I thought it was a good time.
Not when you're losing by like 20 to the Broncos.
But they're having
That's
fun.
not fair, right? You have more than one running back. Just put your main guy in there. Let him get it.
Hey,
you don't need to hog the glory. You don't need to make fun and games of this team. They're still a team.
You know why?
They have feelings. So.
You know why he's upset, ladies and gentlemen? Because he's a Jets fan. That's why he's upset.
And we have double the wins of the Giants.
No.
And yes. Okay.
And all right then.
So with that, we want to thank you guys. So thanks for watching Around the Hound, guys. I'm Haimindra.
And I'm Phillip Reid-Francisco. We watch sports. You watch sports. We'll see you soon, Loyola.
Yep.